You are watching Georgette After Dark, my intimate interview series, and I am here with Kier. I just like saying your name like that.
You do.
AKA Junior.
Uh-huh.
People know you as Junior.
Yeah.
From the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Absolutely. #1 morning show in the land.
Okay, yep. That little plug, you had to do that? Okay, yep, just a little.
Every morning.
But I didn't meet you like that. I met you, I spent a year in Miami.
Right.
Met you through Ricky Smiley. Shout out to Ricky.
Yes.
And we met, I know this is gonna sound like so foo-foo shishi, but we met going to the Bahamas.
Yeah, we did. On a boat.
On a boat.
Yeah.
On Ricky's boat.
On Ricky Smiley's boat, going to the Bahamas. I didn't even know you can get over there.
In a boat?
Because you gotta fly to Bahamas. So they say, how we going, Rick? On the boat.
Right, because we left from Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
So we've just had like this interesting relationship. It was
fun.
Right, because that was my first time. Well, it wasn't my first time on his boat or a boat, but like it was our first time like just even going to the Bahamas. Dope experience.
Yeah, it was.
All that jazz. So I don't know you as Junior. So in my mind, like that's why I call you by your first name.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how did you even link up on getting on the Steve Harvey Morning Show?
It was a 9-year process. I mean, I met Mr. Harvey. I always talk about Mr. Harvey when I talk about him because he's so much respect. But I met him in 2002 out here in LA. And then I didn't see Steve Harvey again for 7 years. It was 2009. Then I get a phone call out of the blue like, hey man, Mr. Harvey want to know if you want to come open up for him in Miami. Yeah. And I was like, well, who all said no?
Why would you ask that?
Because, hey, you know how far down the ladder you going to get me?
Right,
You know, I was like, who all said no? And so after I did Miami, I get another phone call, I get home, he's like, hey man, they want to know if you want to do Philadelphia next week. I was like, yeah, of course.
Right.
After that, it became Nashville, Oklahoma City,
so
Dallas.
Like low-key touring.
And then he just went away for a year. So next time I hear from him, I get a phone call from his business partner and say, hey, Mr. Harvey wants to give you a job. And that's how Junior was born. And
oh, that's funny. Well, why? Because I mean, I know for those that listen to it, like I listened to Steve like eons ago when I used to live in Richmond, Virginia. Yeah. But you were on that show. That was like 2006.
No, I wasn't on. I didn't get on until 2011.
Right.
Yeah.
So where did the nickname Junior come from?
Steve.
He just wanted to
mini him.
Oh, so that's a compliment.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it
that's
really was.
dope. So you're a Junior Steve.
Yeah, he's like.
Oh, that makes so much sense now. I'm over it. Okay. that actually, I don't know why. From all the time that we've been talking, did not even connect to that.
You didn't even connect.
I didn't. You do comedy as well, but you had dreams of playing football.
I did. I wanted to play in the NFL. That was my first dream, my first love.
Right.
Football is just a fun sport. It's just.
I don't understand that.
Well, you don't watch enough of it.
I don't.
So, but no, that was my first dream. I actually wanted to play in the NFL.
Yeah. And then where did comedy come about? Like, what made you want to do comedy?
I pretty much knew about 14.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like something, just a voice just told me that's what you're gonna be doing. I was watching Def Jam, and we used to love to watch Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
Because we go back to school the next day and tell all the jokes. We kids, we was cussing anyway. It didn't matter. But that was but I kind of had an idea. That's what I was gonna be doing, in some form or fashion. I didn't know how.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how it was gonna come about.
Was your family supportive of?
Hell no.
Well, I mean, we were because I know you and I had this offline conversation, so that's why I'm just like.
No. It was the biggest joke they had ever heard.
Really?
No, they was laughing. No, for real. My mom called everybody. And when my grandmother got wind of it, she told the entire family, like, this boy is finna be a fool. This is what he's gonna do.
Wow.
He's gonna throw you. And I made a life decision.
Right.
At a very young age. I didn't even know. But the laugh they got, it's funny when you go to your grandmother's house and then she's in the kitchen laughing and talking about, here he come, y'all, here he come. How much money we make this week, Mr. Comedian?
Oh.
And I was like, $35. And they just thought that was just crazy. But that's
Right.
I didn't let that deter me. It was just more motivation.
Right.
She's only seen me perform one time, my first time when I was on Comic View.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first time in 2003.
So she doesn't pop up in any of the cities that you...
No, she's passed on. But that was the only time, though. I had been doing comedy like 3 years, and that was the first time she ever came to a show to see me.
Right.
But it was like to show her, like, I'm doing something here.
Right.
You're
not depositing $35 anymore.
No. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. You ain't depositing $35.
No. Hey.
You ain't depositing $35.
Hey, woo, we a long way
off. You a long way from 35.
Way down the road now. No.
Oh, my gosh. So what are some of the biggest lessons that you learned from Steve?
Persistence.
Yeah.
Not giving up.
And anything or just like career related?
No, anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the absolute truth. I mean, if you're pursuing something, then why would you stop? If that's your passion, that's your dream, you have to be relentless about it.
Right.
I mean, just unwavering, you know. I mean, he's taught me like that. I mean, and then getting work next to him.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I mean, some of his work ethics and his habits, and it's the same thing over and over and over. It's repetition.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of like one of the best things I've ever learned from him, because I didn't have anybody really show me how to do this.
Right.
And actually get to be next to somebody successful and understand how the business works and how the moves you make and all these different opportunities. I mean, he's shown me so much. I mean, I wouldn't even know how much a writer makes on a television show if it wasn't for Steve.
So speaking of writing, you're an Emmy-nominated writer.
Yes, yes.
You sounded surprised at first, like, wait, you don't know your...
Writer and producer.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So I forgot the producer part.
Yeah, put all that in there.
Okay.
Who would have thought that? That's so cool.
I mean, but I actually got an Emmy.
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
Okay, yeah.
I don't have it yet.
You in rap though.
You know, but I'm coming.
You are.
You know, that was so cool though. I mean, that's for life. You know.
No, it is.
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
for life.
So what shows were you writing on? What show did you get nominated for?
Steve's talk show. Steve.
Yeah, because it was about Steve. How long did that run for?
It ran for 2 seasons.
Okay.
2 seasons.
Why did it felt longer?
No, well, he had another talk show in Chicago, so it's 2 different shows.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was Steve Harvey. This was just Steve.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Which one was the main one that was syndicated? The one that was Steve?
Yeah,
okay.
all of them. Yeah, all of them.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it was syndicated. It was fun working in daytime talk show.
Yeah.
Daytime talk. Then I also did Miss Universe. Mm-hmm. A writer for there.
Where everyone keeps joking him about the flub.
Yeah, I was there when that happened. Yeah, I was in Vegas. Yeah, first year. Boy, that was a good one. Yeah.
Was he mad? Like, what was the reaction like when y'all heard that? Y'all were like, oh, shit.
Oh, no, it was like all black people find each other now. You know, like the whole crew. You know, went up to his dressing room, man. We sat down, we thought about it. He was like, man, I made a mistake, man. He said, I made a mistake. You know, and then, you know, he went out there and he did the right thing. I mean,
right.
He said, if you don't go out there and say it, you know, the wrong person is Miss Universe.
Right.
And, you know.
Right. So, I see. So he had to go out and correct it because he could have left it as is.
Yeah, he
what you're saying.
No.
Oh, so no one else knew that he flubbed but y'all?
Oh, no.
Like the producer, like the opener, like
yeah, it's like, yeah, they knew.
Okay, got it.
You know, I mean, but, you know, it's a whole long story about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was there for that. But, you know, I wrote on this New Year's Eve show.
Yep.
You know, we do every New Year's in New York.
Yep.
You know.
Come pull up.
I mean, you know.
Pull up to New York, ain't nothing.
You know, I love New York.
Listen, but what does the writing look like? Because I don't understand, like, when you're writing for a pageant show, like, what are y'all writing for these actual shows? Are there segments? Are you writing the scripts?
Yeah, we're writing the scripts.
Okay.
Yeah, we're writing the scripts. You know, my job is to make the script sound authentic for Steve.
For him?
Yeah.
Because you know his voice.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay.
That's what my job is.
Got it. And so, when did you even dabble into writing, though? Like, did you know you could write?
No. No, I
you
had
write
no idea.
jokes.
But I write jokes, but I didn't know it was the same process.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you turn it into somebody and they're gonna print it, they're gonna put it in the teleprompter. I mean, but it's just a lot of different things that you have to learn, like to set up, you know, for Steve, for how to set up for segments, how to produce. I mean, it is a lot that goes into it. I mean, I never had a PA before, right? So I tell this person that this is what I want, and then they go do it.
They do.
And I say, oh man, that is awesome.
I
Like
can't.
I'm telling you,
they are assigned to you.
Yeah, it's like they are assigned to you, and they go out and they make all this stuff happen. Like if I say I want this in the box over here, I want to look like that, this and that, they gonna make it happen.
Shout out to my PAs on set.
Yeah.
They're more than PAs.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they the best.
Yeah.
I can't do that stuff. No, I can't do that.
That's out of your wheelhouse.
No. I don't even like touching laptops. No, me on a computer take all day long. Where's
Oh,
E?
you're one of those? So you go like,
where is E? Yeah.
That's why you walk around. Because I was like, why does he have a laptop? Like, I saw that you had an iPad that you work off of. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, because you don't really.
I don't really want.
No. Got him.
No.
Got him.
Got it. Yeah.
So you're really vocal about having sickle cell.
Yes, I am.
It didn't run in your family.
No, my family has the traits. You
Okay.
know, I'm the only one with the disease in the family, though.
Yeah.
But, you know, my sister, my nephew, my mom, my dad had the matching hemoglobin.
Yeah.
They got together, had me.
And then
Then I had my sister, and they were like, that's it. She didn't have it. Then we're going to stop right here.
Right.
Yeah.
What is sickle cell, though? I mean, like, I'm
It's a blood disorder where your blood cells are shaped like circles.
Yeah.
But mine are shaped like sickles. Not all of them. I have some circle ones, but I have like sickle. Now, when those sickle ones get together in your veins and your arteries, they cause blockage, and that stops the blood flow.
And then
That's
there's
what causes the pain.
complication.
Yeah. Yeah, so anywhere blood can flow. I mean, it's so crazy for me because I have to live with the realization that any day I wake up could be the last one.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like...
That's heavy.
You know, it's not like I can take a day for granted. You know, I mean, I had a friend, I just lost another a young lady. She was about 23 years old, sickle cell. And so here I am, 41 years old, and I'm still living. Like, that is a realization that you have to come with in your mind. Like, today could be it, you know? Thank God it hasn't, you know, so that's why I'm just grateful. I mean, there's not a lot of things that get me down.
Yeah.
Like, my light bill being late is really not a problem for me, what it is for other people. You know, it'd be like, man, my light's gonna get cut off. Cut them off, as long as you keep breathing.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's just a realization that I have to have. I mean, that's why you say, why is he always happy all the time? Because you don't know the value of your life. Like, that is a realization I have to work with every single day. When I get up in the morning, I have to thank God that he let me see another day. You know, and that's something we all should be grateful for. But it's in the forefront of my mind on a constant basis.
So you have Kier's Hope Foundation, right?
Yes.
When did you when did you start it?
I started in 2013.
Okay, and then what's the mission? Like, what else? I mean, like, it sounds obvious, but just...
We're just working to change the shape of sickle cell. Change the shape, you find a cure. You know, my job is to support families best way I can with my foundation for sickle cell. You know, I have this big 5K run every June. And then take the money and the proceeds from there. And then I take a city and I buy 10 families their entire Christmas if you have sickle cell.
Aww.
Yeah.
No
so
more $35
it's about,
checks. Okay.
Well, you know, I mean, it's just a fact that, you know, I just give back.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, I mean, everybody, if it's, see, there's some families that have kids like with 2, 3 kids with sickle cell in the family. And so as a parent, you know, when you have to take off work, you lose income. Now, just think about, like, I remember my parents, when I get sick, both my mom and dad would take off, and I'm looking in the room, there's like $11,000 worth of salary in this room because I got sick.
Right.
And so I take that opportunity at Christmas time to give back to those families because I don't want them to feel like they don't have any support out here.
Don't you have a day named after you in your home state of Texas?
How'd you know that?
I mean, a little research. Just oh, you were trying to be...
What?
You didn't shy away from that Emmy-nominated writer-producer?
You know, I mean, yes, I do.
Are you... do you not like talking about, like, that you have a day named after you in Texas?
I don't
Look
even...
at your face.
I really don't even, you know, like, I really don't even... Like, that is so cool. I mean, last year, they gave me the month.
Yeah.
You know,
the whole state of Texas?
Whole state of Texas.
Okay.
And
what's it called? What's the date?
Kier's Hope Day.
Okay.
You know, and for the whole month though. But it's so funny because I just got that. Like, how would you know that? You know?
Easy. The Googles.
I see.
The Googles.
Well, yeah.
And I ain't out here using one finger either.
No.
Okay,
I have yet to see it online. I mean, I think that was real humbling though.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a proud Texan, and then for your state to recognize you for your efforts is pretty incredible.
What's the day though? Like, I mean, I know they gave you the month, but what's the actual day?
The first weekend in June.
Okay.
It's always the first Saturday in June.
Okay.
Will be known as Kier's Hope Day.
Okay, right, because I feel like Drake got a weekend in Houston, and so now you have something. I'm like, wait, what's going on in the month of June again? Like, okay.
Yeah. So that I did get that. And that was pretty humbling that your state would recognize you for something that you're doing for others. I mean,
so add that to the bullet points when you start talking about
nominated
writer, producer.
You know, I don't like brag, but you know, my philanthropic work though is separate from it. You know, I kind of, you know,
different energy with that. Yeah. Have you ever battled with depression? Anything kind of crazy? Because I know like this.
Of course.
I mean, like from like trauma when you're a child and that carries on and the lifestyle that you live. Like,
a lot of people don't know this about me. A lot of people don't know this about me. I tried to commit suicide twice. Yeah.
Actually, I found that too. Yeah. Continue.
Yeah, I did. You know, it was the sickle cell, it was the family structure. Yeah. It was a lot of different things. I just felt like it'd been different if I wasn't there. You know? Oh, gotcha. And you're only supposed to get one shot at it. This is when I knew it was something wrong with me because I failed twice. You know, and I feel like you made a joke out of it. No, I'm serious. I mean, that was my mind. I said, you can't even kill yourself. Right. You know, but I'm so glad I didn't. It's a dark energy down there to be down in that space because the things I was thinking about was just like walking out in traffic and getting hit. I mean, it was just a dark energy. You know, and then one day I realized that God has a plan for you. I mean, once you tie the bed sheets, throw them over the door, then you kick the stool on you, and the tie on the other end breaks on the back end of the door. It lets go for some reason. And I just fall.
It wasn't meant to be.
And it just wasn't. And I just quit. I said, man, I got to get to living.
That was your second time?
That was my second time.
Yeah.
I had to get to living.
Yeah.
You know? And I understand people.
Now, though.
Oh, well, you know.
My bad, not to put your business out there again. I'm just saying, yeah.
No, I mean.
You go to the Bahamas.
I never would have thought, though. You know, it's like I see a lot of young people out here in my business, in my profession. Yeah. And they're like, man, I just don't know if I can do this, man. I said, dog, don't stop. You have no idea what's on the other side of that door if you don't go through. Yeah. You know, and I knew that day once I just changed my thought process. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to choose to live. Yeah. And that was the day my whole focus changed.
Right. How old are you?
Oh, man, I was like 16.
Oh, you were in your. I'm thinking.
No.
I don't know why I was thinking.
No, I was
like
16.
20.
No, I was 16.
Okay.
When I tried to kill myself, I was 16 years old.
Right, because that's when everything was ramping up with the sickle cell.
It was like everything.
Yeah.
You know, you get tired of going in and out the hospital.
Right.
I mean, it was just there was nothing happy about my life at that time.
Yep.
You know, and then that day I woke up after I did not get a chance to commit suicide, I just chose to live after that.
That's so interesting. So you're in your 40s. Early 40s. What would you tell your 30-year-old self?
Oh my gosh. I tell my 30-year-old self, the shit get better. Yeah. No, it really does. Yeah. You know, like if I knew.
Because people dread going into their 40s, right?
Oh no,
like,
no, it's the best time of my life. No, man, no, for real. Because now you tired. Now you don't have to put up with nothing.
And right.
You know, like man, you take your ass on. I'm not. Yeah, I don't have to deal with this. You grown. You good and grown. Like I tell other kids what to do and not to do. Hey, you can't talk to me like that because I'm grown. That's a real
That's
thing. How you get 40.
Yeah.
Hey, sit your ass down. That ain't my kid. And they got to do it. That's the difference with 40.
Please don't do
That's
that.
the difference when you're 40. You don't have time for games. Ain't nobody time for that. None of that. That's all you do in your 40s.
No, I know. I mean, I'm mid-30s, but I always think to myself, like, my sorority sister would joke, like, we're closer to 40 than we are 30. And you just start dreading it because you think about, like, where you are, where you're not, what you haven't.
Man. Life it's better.
I'm sure it does.
It does.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my turn up now is different. It's not at the club. My turn up now is hanging out with my family. Yeah. And my turn up is seeing my friends have kids and become great fathers. Yeah. You know, that's my turn up now. Yeah. You know, my turn up is taking my friends down on vacation for a weekend. We just all sit there and look at the water and chill out and talk about life and what we're gonna do next. I mean, that's the difference now. See, I mean, I wish I would have known that earlier. Yeah. Because there was a lot of friends I didn't get to spend time with. Right. You know, that have moved on. But that is the thing now for me. Yeah. Yeah.
So now we gotta get into this After Dark segment where they get to, where it's a little bit more intimate and personal. And I usually give my guests one question, but I had to give you three.
Okay.
I had to do a little something different for you, Kier. Okay. I did.
All right.
Stupidest thing you've done for sex?
Weed.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
You gotta get those stats.
Well, my friends who was in college, my friends, they just, you know, they didn't have none. Well, my friend was dating this girl. Yeah. And she was a female drug dealer, and she liked me. Now, I didn't feel her. You know, didn't really feel her. Yeah. And so they didn't have none. They was like, oh man, oh girl, but she really like you. You know, won't you? I was like, well, y'all just not gonna be high. You know, y'all gonna be in here so sober. If I got to go over there. But they talked me into it. I go over there about 1 o'clock in the morning. And man, she comes to the door. I'm talking about.
She was ready for you.
She was ready. Like, it was like, and I'm talking about candles lit throughout the whole house. Like, them 4 candles, take them and put them everywhere, like 10 times. Like, it was candles. It was like a video. It was lit.
Looked like it was about to be a
I was like,
seance
oh
in
my
there.
gosh. Yeah, and I said, oh man, I can't believe I'm doing this. Well, finally it was over. Yeah. I get back to the house with the weed. And my partners looked at me, and it was just quiet. It was just, they were smoking, they were just saying, like, I wouldn't have did it.
Yeah. I mean,
I was like, oh man.
They played you, they convinced you to go.
They got me.
And then they were like,
no,
well,
they got me.
Done
They
it.
got me. They got me with that one. Yeah, they did.
That's That's hilarious.
No.
You're just like, yeah, I ain't doing that again. I'm in my 40s. I ain't gotta do this no more.
No, man. They got me with that. That's the craziest thing I've done.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, this is intimate, but like not really. What's the hardest part about dating in your lifestyle?
The hardest part, I would say, is somebody being truthful. You know, who really likes you for you.
Oh, not your money?
Not that. Not just what you do. You know, just that's the hardest part. You know, I've been on some horrible dates.
Really? Okay, just a quick story. I want to hear a horrible date.
It was this chick here in Los Angeles I went on a date with, and it was cool. She was so into herself.
Interesting.
That she didn't even know I was back home in the bed. I had been gone 30 minutes.
You left her?
Yeah, I just left. Yeah. So I left. I was.
What was she doing? Was she in her phone?
She was just talking. She was just talking about her all the time. It was who she knows, this, she does that. It was just really, I knew it wasn't gonna work. So I just went on, got in my car and went back home. Then she calls like, where are you? I just went home. It was not a good date.
Yeah. Wait, so what was she doing? Was she on her phone?
She was on her phone. She was into her. Like, I did this. I met so-and-so. I was out here. He was doing that. And I'm just saying, I said, Lord, this is the worst. What I even say yes for? I said, I'll tell you what I do. I just get in the car. When the time she called me back, I was like, hello? She's like, did you leave? Yeah, I'm at the house. Yeah, I'm in the bed.
Who connected y'all?
A friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. A friend.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
A friend.
Okay.
And he know who he is too.
Like you set me
up.
up. You mad? You set me up.
So he know who he is too. It was the worst. It was the worst.
3 characteristics that you look for in a woman.
Smarts. Beauty. And knowing who she is.
Okay. Yeah. Last one, because this might hurt I feel like you got fans, women that want to marry you, touch you twice.
I don't know about all that.
Yep, sure.
No.
You could be in denial about that.
Okay.
He said, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you seeing someone?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what does that mean?
Yeah, just leave it at that.
Okay, I don't understand what that means. Maybe.
Yeah.
Does she know that she's a baby? Okay, that's fine. That's what's up. Kier, thank you.
Thank you
so much.
so much, friend.
You're awesome. And, who is helping this bitch? Okay. Right, you over here sweating. Ha! Yes, good shot. Okay, he's like, I'm ready.
This thing happens. Heather!
So silly. So silly.
All right, cut.